This video is sponsored by TokyoTreat. Hello and what is up? It's your boy Real_Joshua, and let's start off this video by talking about some pies. So I'm here looking at the February Treasure Cup on the Eggman Events site, and I'm seeing that there is a not inconsiderable amount of RP Luffy. Apparently 4 of them made it to the top 32, with 6 BY Luffy's being in there, so like only 2 less RP Luffy than BY Luffy, which is pretty dope. So I kind of want to look at these lists and see what RP Luffy is all about and try it out, because RP Luffy is an interesting and fun seeming deck to me, and I feel like with Gum Gum Giant, he's got to be just like cracked now, right? Like he gets to play all this secret rare Luffy, like the 9-cost Lin, Shanks, freaking Captain Kid. Look at this control. Like nobody can hit you. How is a Doffy ever gonna beat this? You know? Maybe we should grab the 11th place one. We'll grab the Szychu one. Here we go. Szychu, for those who are not aware, activate main once per turn. If your field has 0 Dawn or your board has 8 or more Dawn, add 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck as active. So this lets us ramp when we get to the late game. If we make it to 8 Dawn, which we are 6k leader with 3 life, by the way. I don't know if we noticed that. That's a very important part of this leader. We make it to the late game, you can just start ramping up for free. So you get to 8 Dawn, you get to become 9 Dawn for free. You become 9 Dawn, you can automatically go to 10 Dawn for free, which is really, really nice. We run cards like It's to Die For that helps us do that. Add 1 Dawn for your Dawn deck as active. Then if you have 6k power or more in play, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. So you get to ramp 2, which is crazy for 3 Dawn. Lead Performer Disaster, draw 1 and ramp 1. We got our Rush Sanjis that can rest an opponent's character for -1 Dawn or more. Our Rush Luffys that do something similar. It's a 10k rusher for 9 Dawn that lets us draw a card for returning 1 Dawn. Queens for blockers, Sanjis for blockers. We got Bon Clay for ramp. Ben Beckman, really, really nice tool for dealing with our opponent's board at 7 Dawn. Trash up to one of your opponent's characters with a power of 6k or less. And we got 2 Shanks near, Rush Shanks. Really good for making our opponent's board weaker. And then we have the Searcher Namis. So that's what we got. Captain Kid is really good because it makes us a 7k leader when we play it and every time it attacks for Dawn -1. Let's try it, see how it goes. And then of course there's Gum Gum Giant. 1 Dawn, Dawn -2. Give your leader plus 4k and then draw 2 cards. Trash 1, draw 2. Really good. Easiest keep in my life. First, okay, well, Shanks likes to go second, so it's not terrible to take second from him, maybe. Oh my gosh, this is quite a hand. Building Snake. Don't much like that. Okay, I'm obviously taking this. Oh, okay. We'll take that trigger. Should I lead Performer? Maybe I Bon Clay. What's my opponent? A 5 next turn? Lead Performer is probably the best here. I set it as active, so I'll do this now so that my opponent is more prone to taking this. You want to go first because of Zorojuro. That makes sense. We do run 4 Lead Performer Disasters, but we have a lot of like stuff on curve that we can play. It's to Die For. Also, I didn't have any 2Ks, which really sucks, but I guess I don't need 2Ks. Lucky Raux. Okay, so I can ramp up to 9 here and Luffy, which is pretty nice. And I feel like, how do I not do that, you know? How do I not? Let's attack. Get just these free 6k attacks. Let's go. I mean, although the Ben Beckman is kind of enticing, I do feel like there's times where it's just like, bro, just play on curve, you know? Return a Dawn, return 0 optional Dawn, draw us a card, and attack. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay, we got our blockers coming up and our Shanks, which is just a really great card to just have on the board chilling. Okay, we get Buildings Snaked. And we're gonna have to be automata into Ben Beckman, but our opponent can't do that because we're at 7k. Beckman kills a 6k. So Building Snake will not do it as of yet, unless I'm missing something. 12/7. Okay, I guess you would want to get rid of that, right? Yeah, sure. Okay, so that's their turn. Attack for 6, and then we just Shanks it up. Our opponent does not have access to Shanks next turn, notably. However, we do not have access to I'm running the list from the homie. Give me a sec. Let me get my turn. Szychu. 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 7K. What's 7 Dawn? Beckman? Ace, okay. I cannot Beckman this. If this was removed from play, yeah, it does not work. I think I might just queen here, and then I might just also bond clay to play around if my opponent plays Shanks. So yeah, queen plus bond clay. I want to do my attacks first so I don't get red hawked. So this is 9 Dawn. Yeah, this is fine. We'll go 7 first. Feels good. Okay, let's do this. We will queen. Use card action Dawn -1. We'll trash an It's to die for. We'll bond clay. We have an active Dawn to use our rad beam if necessary, but we have nice pressure. We're at 6 and 6. We already have our Shanks down and a way to protect it in case my opponent plays a Shanks. We have not drawn a single 2K all game, fun fact. So it's just one of those deals where the only way we can really protect our high value targets is by doing this kind of stuff. Opponent is going to have to kill it using the Rayleigh, which I'm okay with because we can at least use our... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can make it a 10K. They're not killing my queen. Okay, well, you're going to have some trouble doing this kind of thing to me, buddy. Let's attack with our 12K. Ooh, Red Hawk. Well, it's not like I'm not going to attack though, right? It's a dangerous situation overall right now that I'm in. I could still heal myself here, but I feel like I shouldn't be that afraid. I shouldn't be that fearful, I should say. I'll become a 9K leader when my opponent leader affects. This is a tough spot, actually. What a little annoying card to just have sitting here on the board, right? Let's attack first and see what happens. Can leader ability after 9 cost Luffy for the extra pressure? Yeah. Can Beckman trash the Rayleigh? No, it's only at 7K. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we expected that to die. Return 0 optional Dawn. We get the Sanji, which is kind of nice, but we don't have ways to protect ourselves. So if our opponent has the kill here, they have the kill. Luckily, we live against the Shanks because my opponent will only be able to play the Shanks and attack my Shanks with it. So it'll be 11K versus 12K. And I don't have a 2K, but I can still rad beam versus it. And rad beam should let me survive versus my opponent's any attacks my opponent goes for here. 7K. Oh, that's so annoying, dude. I swear to God, if this guy's sniping me. It's 8 Dawn. Dragon? No dragon. Beckman. Okay, I'll take that. There's a 2K. It's kind of nice, I guess. I'll use my 2K. I'm assuming a blocker. Yeah. I kind of want to Lin the Lucky Roo, and then I can just go for opponent's board here. What is the 1 Dawn? They had a Shanks Goldie Roger sitting on top of life. That's sick. Before we move on, it's time for another special segment with TokyoTreat, the sponsor of this video. As you all know, TokyoTreat is a fun and exclusive Japanese snack box featuring exciting and unique flavors straight from Japan, each box filled with a variety of Japanese snack items like limited edition Kit Kats, specialty flavored Japanese chips, and occasional Japanese sodas that are only available in Japan for a limited time. So it is February and my latest TokyoTreat just came in the mail. Let's open it up and see what is inside. We have a special note from the team, and then we have this nice booklet which actually goes over what all of the special treats inside this month's package are going to be. As you all know, this is the Valentine's Day one, so it tells you a bit about what Valentine's Day means in Japan and how they celebrate it over there. Let's check out some of these treats. This first one appears to be the Poke Hearts Ramune candy for all the Pokemon fans. Let's check out the Ramune treats here. This is kind of like a sweetheart or like a Smartie, but it's Ramune flavored. And it's got little Pokemon on it, which is really cute. It would not be a Tokyo Treat if there was not a new Kit Kat. And this month's special flavor is Kit Kat Red and White. These Kit Kats are always so fancy. It feels like a gift wrap on the outside. These have a really nice kind of two-tone finish to them. I really like this. It's a really nice balance between the over sweetness of the white chocolate and the more tempered milk chocolate flavor. Make a move, romantic gestures in Japan. Ooh, what's this? A sweet strawberry mochi. I love me some mochi. Look at that. Classic mochi outside. First of all, delicious. Like if there was a gummy candy inside of a marshmallow, this is kind of what it would taste like, but it's definitely like a mochi outer. Really, really delicious. Crunky Choco Banana. Two of these are my magic words, Choco Banana. Crunky does not mean much to me yet, but it might in just a second. I was not expecting this to be so banana forward, but here we are. It's kind of an interesting yellowish brownish. Dude, so the banana is on the outside, first thing you taste, and boy is it banana-y. And then you get to the chocolate inside, and it's just a burst of chocolate in your mouth. There are a ton more amazing treats that I'm not going to be able to get to, but if you want to enjoy a taste of Japan delivered directly to your home, it's a great way to learn more about the culture, a great way to enjoy their snacks, and a great gift idea for something just like Valentine's Day. If you are looking to grab one of these Tokyo treats, don't forget to use my link down below and use code RealJoshua at checkout for $5 off your very first Tokyo Treat box. Thanks again to Tokyo Treat for sponsoring this video, and let's get right back into it. But Eustace Captain Kidd plus Linlin is so good. I'm gonna keep this. Like, this is such a crazy combo here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's to die for. Shit. Okay, that's fine. I will attack. Jinbei Mihawk. Resolve attack. Idiot. Incoming pudding, they always have it. It wouldn't, if they play pudding, I'm happy. Counter? What the hell? If they pudding me, they just de-brick me. De-bricka Ferguson me. Jimby? Double Jinbei, okay. No value really at this point, which is annoying for them. Okay. And now we put the extra pain. I think I'm gonna Kid here because next turn I do get to Shanks, which Shanks into plus Kid is like an insane combo. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's nutty. Use card action, Dawn -1, so now we're 7k leader. Makes this very hard for our opponent. I could have left the Dawn up. I should have left the Dawn up because 8 versus 9, like, doesn't really matter, and I would at least have the versatility. Although I'm never going to want to de-ramp here because I always want to play Shanks next turn. That's basically a fundamental truth of... But this... How does Doffy deal with this right now, dude? They don't really have a way. It's pain zone. They have to go like 7k, 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 7k they could do, but they have 5 attackers, so they'd have to be giving up 1. Red Rock is the only thing. Yeah. But a lot of the Doffys are not running Red Rock at this point. Yeah, so we are going to see the 7Ks. I would have probably gone 7K on the Mihawk first so you get your draw 2 trash 2, to be honest, but beggars cannot be choosers. We are only going to ratchet up the pain even further on my opponent next turn. Give up the queen here. Next one I will take. Leader affecting isn't even really great for them because they have to use 3 Dawn for that, which means they can't get another attack through. They'd have to leader effect and then give up another attack, which sucks for them. Okay, lead performer disaster. I will trigger just so that I can get the... Oh, the Gum Gum Giant comes through here actually, which is really nice. Although I'm at 9, I'll have to re-ramp down to 7, which means I can't play Shanks next turn, and I don't want to do that, so I'll just counter here. I didn't really use the main, the trigger for the ramp. I just used it for the what's it called? Okay, so we'll do this. We will attack this little homie. Oh, I should have attacked the Mihawk first, but I'm going to attack it with the kid after this, so it's fine. And really, I could be attacking lead at this point, because I'm not going to be able to kill all the stuff on his board, so I should be just attacking lead, to be honest. Here, I attack lead, use card action, Dawn -1. My leader is now 7k. I should have done that before. Whatever. Attack lead, 12k. They're under pressure. I get to gain a Dawn, so I can use my Gum Gum Giant here. And then next turn, I get my Lin, which this is like a god curve for me. And for the Doffy, this just feels so bad. Not really much they could do about this, to be honest. Okay, they block her up. They block her up. That's good. We do have our Usohachi, which is good for us, obviously. Their leader is notably not. Okay, oh, the double boa. I like it. I like it. I like how you think, young man. I'm at 10 Dawn, so here this will bring me down to 8, which brings me back up to 10 anyway. We'll get rid of Elite Performer Disaster, obviously. Resolve attack. We're out. Double Eustace. That's disgusting, dude. Double kid. Okay, 7 versus 8. Requires nothing from me since the Shanks is -1ing it. Are you running the Gear 5 Luffy? I am not. This list is not. If you want to see deck list, check it out. Should be accurate. Let's ratchet up the sadness for my opponent, yeah? We can do the sadness here. We'll swing 9 here. Use card action, Dawn -1. Just keep them under lethal pressure here. Yeah, they counter that. Obviously does not feel good for my opponent. 6, 7, 8. We'll go to 9. Leave a Dawn up just to kind of bluff here. We're at 8 Dawn, but we're going to ramp up to 9 right now using our leader effect. They have to block this. A lot of the events for ramping. Yeah, it's a really interesting one. But it does feel very, very good to just ramp stuff. Do I Nami here for a 2k? I don't really think I need a 2k. I could look for a giant. There you go. Pretty good. Luffy would have been good too, but not really necessary, to be honest. So now we're an 8k leader versus a bunch of 4ks and 1 5k. They know we have a giant in hand. It's like, it's looking pretty hopeless for the Doffy at the moment. As a Doffy, it just feels like such a bad situation. 9. They're gonna go for 2 big attacks on my leader. Looks like 10. We'll go Gum Gum Giant. We'll return to Dawn. We're at 7. We'll go to 9, aka 10 next turn. Do I trash my Lin? Kind of feels like it. No. We can always just, I mean, if we're in a really desperate position, we can always just heal and not put an opponent's thing on life. But here with our Usohachis, like, I don't want to, yeah. I should have pitched the Lin because Usohachi is just so useful, dude. 8k versus 8k. We're going to use this Sanji to counter out of that. And then we will Usohachi the Boa. We can Dawn +1 and just attach all active and swing. GG. I'm actually using a different list today. This is Krullzor's list, which was in the same treasure cup. This one came in 14th. The other one that we played yesterday came in 11th. But it had the same record, 8 and 2. So not like demonstrably worse than the other one necessarily. We are going second. This is a pretty good hand for going second, so I'm going to keep it. Let's use our Nami here. Search. Question is, do you take Usohachi, Onami, or Rad Beam? I like the versatility of Usohachi though. Although having the Onami could be nice for drawing if I need it. Yeah, we'll take this. Anything that's going to get us some card advantage will be nice, I think. Next turn, the plan is go Bon Clay. 7 lead. guess I should have taken the Usohachi so I could counter there, but it's fine. I'll take one here. It might have been a good idea not to play the Nami in this case then. Well, we do have a 2K now, so feeling nice. I appreciate your YT videos. Definitely helped me get a grasp on the game as a newer player. I am glad to hear it. Youngo lol says man's playing B-diff. Yeah, dude. We're trying it. I am not very good at it. It's like a totally different playstyle than what I'm currently used to, at least. So here we get to 2K. It's very nice. Next one we're at 7. We get to Bon Clay plus Ramp plus Onami, which is nice. Not very fun to attack with this Bon Clay here, but we're gonna do this. We'll do this. We will play our Onami. We'll trash this Bon Clay, I think, because we have 2 on the field already. And then we will ramp, make sure I don't forget about that, and I'll attack for 6K. Next turn, if I Gum Giant here, I'll go to 7 Don, which will bring me to 9 Don next turn, and I could ramp to 10 Don, so I can play Shanks or Luffy, which is nice. Toshigi gonna kill my Bon Clay, which is fine. I'm kind of feeling like using a blocker here, and then the next 1K I will just Nami out of it. Is that the move? Or I Gum Giant here. Yeah, let's Gum Giant. We'll trash the lead performer disaster. Boost my lead. Resolve. Just keep the draw going, basically, is the idea. Shanks is looking pretty nice here. Opponent's not gonna kill my board. Okay, so he kills my homie. I am gonna go Shanks here, I think, after I ramp, of course. Let's go Shanks. You go 6K over 4K. Try to get 2 cards out of hand here. Okay, we get it. Then we're gonna go, we don't want to go 5K lead here with the Bon Clay, because I'd rather get more value out of that swing at a rested body. So feeling pretty good now. Dofla says, I love RP Luffy. Low-key think it would be more dominant if it was cheaper. Really interesting. That's always a very interesting like perspective. Like something would be better if it was cheaper, or like we would see more of it. Because that is definitely a thing. Not something that we should take too lightly. Let's counter this. Oh, this is... Oh no, okay. I was gonna say once per turn if this is the turn this character is played. So it doesn't work on other turns, which is nice. Okay, now our Bon Clay is going to get some nice value. First, let's swing at the Sengoku with our searcher. Question is a Luffy better to play or a Dragon better to play? I think it's going to be the Luffy here because we get to draw again. And drawing is going to be really nice for us at this point in the game. So we'll do that. 8K. Alternately, we could have swung 7K first, actually. Let's swing 7K here. We get to draw. So we'll go 10 to 12. We will ramp. This is nothing more than posturing. And our opponent quits. Our opponent quits. Feels good. Feels good. Yep, we were able to play a Shanks safely there. One thing that sucks about Shanks sometimes is that you are not able to Gum Giant. And so when you're running a lot of events that are trying to save you, it feels bad when you have to play that Shanks. Versus Enel. I guess we go second. What's our win condition in this matchup? Hard to say. I think ramping will definitely be nice for us. I do think a Zorojuro just kind of gets murked here. So the question is if I'm going to be like hard mulliganing for something like a Bon Clay, something that plays a little bit more on curve. Because Bon Clay doesn't get killed by Gidatsu because we only have 4 life. So I'm gonna mulligan, maybe slightly greedy. Yes, it was greedy. That's why it's nice to run characters at minus Dawn on attack, so you can effectively play with 11 Dawn. Yes, exactly. Let's do our searchers. Here we can at least grab our Zorojuros and stuff. I want to grab my late game, so I am going to grab Luffy here. Let's grab Nami. Guess we'll take an Usohachi. Wish I could grab lead performer Disaster, but can't. No ramp yet. Really would love to see the ramp. I gave up my Zoro for this, and I didn't see him in my double Nami search. Feels freaking bad, dude. We'll take an 8K. I think I might play a naked girl Nami here. Because if a Gadatsu's coming out, at the very least we get the Gadatsu will have to just kill the Onami. I will swing here. I want to get him down to around 2 life. Let's do this. Chill. If it gets Gadatsu, it's fine, because at least my opponent won't be able to swing, for 10K at my leader, which I would not want to counter or Gum Giant out of. Okay, so Nami, that's fine. That's even better than Gadatsu because they have to get rid of another card and they can't swing at me. So it's a defensive play that ends up working. We're at 6 Dawn here, and it's looking like I might just play a naked Sanji at this point, to be honest with you. So let's do that. We'll attack for 6K again. Get a Sanji out on board. Next turn, we do get our hands on our Luffy, which is rather nice, which draws us a card. So it's nice to run characters at minus Dawn on attack, so you can effectively hit with 11 Dawn. Yeah, it's just like Shanks is such a good card. It's hard not to run it in a deck like this. It was nice to take the Luffy's though from my search. Okay, interesting. 8K. I wonder if this is just going to be a double swing from my opponent. Like 8K into 9K. What's the benefit of me? I'll take 1. Okay, so opponent's Kuzoning me, which that's giving me a life it's a pretty big deal. It sucks that I have to trash one, but it doesn't suck that much, honestly. And I'm gonna greedily get rid of my Gum Giant just because I already have kind of a lot of what I feel that I need here. 8 Dawn, let's ramp to 9. Use this. And then I think we will chill. Yeah, that seems good. Let's chill. Let us chillax. Just stack the board with big bodies is the idea. Opponent can't really kill my bodies on my board because 6 Dawn is just too big for like a Yamato or a Gadatsu or anything like that. Yeah, Yamato's gonna kill my little Nami, but it doesn't heal or anything. Opponent's just getting stuff on the board at this point. So I think here we shank and pass. The next turn we can start going big. They're going to be incentivized to Raigo this Shanks, obviously. I could go like 6, 6, 10, 10, but that might be pulling the trigger too early. 6, 6, 10, 12, I mean. I could go for like 6, 8, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get my opponent down to 0. That's not good enough. I don't think. I'm just going to play Shanks and pass. Opponent does really want to Raigo me here. Kingdom Come. They get a bit punished if they try to play. Okay, so the ace just does that. Let's do this. Don't forget to ramp. Attack for 7K at my opponent's leader. Okay, and that's good. Next turn we got a bunch of big attacks, which is pretty nice. Okay. Annoying. This is tough because I don't know if my opponent just beats me on the next turn on the crackback. Okay, what are our options? We could play Rayleigh to draw 2, discard 1, but the Rayleigh will get killed by like a Gadatsu or something, which is annoying. Another Shanks would be great here. Alternately, we could just start attacking my opponent's leader, get him down low. They've already used 2 aces and a Yamato. I guess this is a good time to start going in. We have a ton of counter in hand, so we can survive at least. And if they try to go for board, we have enough to protect it as well. So we're going to put this on lead. Going to swing it their leader. Might get 2 2Ks here. Yeah, interesting. All right, let's see. I believe I can protect these with this hand. Leader effect. It is a bummer that I don't have another rusher in my hand for next turn to have this work out. What are they thinking about here, trigger-wise? Like, They're always using "you're the one who should disappear." They're wondering if they should, if it's like if it's a Beji, maybe they're wondering if they should use it. Oh, Shirahoshi. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Okay. 12k to hopefully get them down to 0 here. And then next turn, if they do heal, they'll heal for 1. But we should be able to protect our own life and our board from any potential threats while next turn swinging for lethal, unless they get like insane triggers, which is always a possibility with Enel. 2k, 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 1k, 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 Gum Gum Giant. And then we could swing lethal with this Sanji, but is there any need for that? No, it's not good for us to do. Because we only demand 2Ks out of them, whereas these bodies are gonna, like, when they're at 0, it's gonna demand a bunch of 2Ks, obviously. Okay, there's the Raigo. No heal from here, right? Impossible to heal from here. So we're against 0 life Enel, which is just not doable. And he can never kill my stuff. I'm never gonna block here because I want this as an attacker. Okay, 6k at my face. Interesting. Interesting. No blocker. We'll use our Zorojuro. Opponent's hoping I'm full bricked out. Okay, 8k at my lead. We'll go 2k, 1k. 9k lead, I get to Gum Gum Giant. Oh, no blocker. Just go 1k counter. 10k. Use a 2k. For that, we will use a Gum Gum Giant. Well, we'll trash that. That. Resolve. And we even get to 10 cost Luffy here, which is just nutty. Okay, so we ground out the Enel successfully. Okay, getting out the dub versus Enel. Let's go second. We get the lead performer. Let's keep lead performer plus searcher plus Bonclay. Let's go. 2Ks are going to be very important here because my opponent's going to want to swing 8, right? So we may have to take 1 banish now, but we do want 2Ks. So let's take a 2K. 5. Oh, it's a 5K. Never mind. Okay, they ramp. They use a Jaguar D Saul Goodman. Do we lead performer here or do we Bonclay? It is kind of nice to have something to fight back with, so let's do this. Rip. It's unfortunate. On the other hand, we are in a similar place to if we had used our lead performer Disaster, and we got our 7k attack by playing the Bonclay. At least discards Nico Olvia, which is a 2k. Strange. Oh, there's Lucy. Lead performer plus leader ability would be really nice here, but kind of like this play. Because it turns us into 7k. Makes it harder for my leader to hit me. And next turn we have a body to use our dragon on. Next turn will be at 9 Dawn by using our leader effect. Lucy goes 7k at my lead. And I counter for 1k. Opponent goes down a life. Okay, using the Lucy effect. There's that Nico Robin. Interesting. I wonder if the correct move was to take there. Fine. Okay, so we could go... Let's just go all in, yeah? We could go 8... I already ramped, it looks like. We could go 8, 9, 9. Oh no, we could go 9, 9, 9. 8. Nine. You could go 10 here. Is this enough counter to survive the next turn? Wow. They were ricked. What decks do you recommend for new players? Shanks is a pretty good one. It's expensive, but I'm going second. I could Zoro. But yeah, Shanks is a good one to play in the sim. It will take a lot to build it, so that's kind of annoying. But Boa is a good one, I think. Boa's a really good one. Let's mulligan. Okay, I get 2 Zoro now. So far I've been liking Shanks and Purple Luffy. Oh yeah, Purple Luffy's another good one. They're like a bit more expensive than something like Boa. So like, I've only played 4 decks so far though. Which one's your favorite so far? Question is, do I Zoro, Blackbeard, and Doffy? And I was lost with those 2. Yeah, those are pretty difficult. I'm going to use a 2K here because I would like to play both of my Zorojuros, and I think my Zorojuro will absorb swings. We will attack first so that our Zorojuro won't die. Last time I played the Bonclay first because I wanted to get a 7k attack off because Bonclay brings me out an active Dawn, which I could then attack to my leader for a more powerful attack. Shanks or Luffy, I'll check Boa out for sure. Yeah, Boa, if you are looking to build her IRL. Okay, that was a trigger that they took out, so good thing I use that. But yeah, Boa's like, what's the price range for decks IRL? It depends on the deck, but Boa is like less than 200. She's like 150 or 140 or something like that, I want to say. Maybe even cheaper. Okay, we are at 6 Dawn. We can go to 7 Dawn with our Zorojuro attack. And I kind of want to do that. He brings it active. Alternately, yeah, if I play my other Zorojuro, it's like, that's all I'm doing with my turn, which sucks. So let's just attack with Zorojuro here. I'll play Captain Kidd. Shanks and Purple Luffy, I'm not really sure, but those are quite a bit more expensive because Shanks, for one, plays a playset of Rayleighs, which are like 40 bucks right now. So I think it's like, he runs like 4 Rayleighs. And that's a very important card. And it's a secret rare. And you're running like 4 copies of it. So that's already 120 bucks just for one playset in your deck. And then Pluffy runs this secret rare Luffy. I don't know how expensive that is though. Unfortunately. Could not tell ya. I guess we'll give the opponent a life. And looks like they're going to attack us for 8k, and that will go through. Which is tough. Tough beans. But we will go like this. Go to 9 Dawn. I think it's Dragon into attack the Robin. Let's attack here. Glad to catch a stream. Love the YouTube content, especially for the Every Later 3 decks. Keep it up. Thank you, Mojo. Glad to have you. Opponent is countering that, which is fine. Deciding to aggressively defend their leader here, whilst I try to go for a little bit of both. Have it both ways, as it were. This is it's a tough proposition to stabilize here, but I think we can do it, hopefully. Do Boa or Purple Luffy have many components from OP09? I've ripped 2 booster boxes. No. Boa especially is like, none of it is OP09 pretty much. Yeah, pretty much none of it. Purple Luffy has the starter deck stuff, mostly. So these were decks that mostly got good from the starter decks that came out right before OP09. But Purple Luffy did get the Sanji Rusher, the 7-cost Sanji Rush. Opponent's going for, it's looking like they're going, I can't, if they attack my leader after this for 9k, that's when I want to use my Gum Gum Giant. And if I use my Gum Gum Giant here, it's not very good. Okay, 6k does not, I'm a 7k leader, buddy. Oh, Shanks is not good here, sadly. Sagely. Marvin Sagely. Okay, we'll do this then. We'll ramp out a Dawn. Gotta remember to do that. Even if it feels slightly preemptive. Let's just go all lead, yeah? Kind of feeling like going all lead. Oops, all leader. As long as like my opponent can't kill me next turn, I feel pretty good. Nico Ovia. Blackbeard is a lot of OP 09, but again, pretty difficult. Leader. Yeah, it's like Shanks and Blackbeard. Gambare BT, welcome. Gambare. I was so confused playing Blackbeard. Yeah, because the thing is that like you have to know Blackbeard was the first game I played. Oh God, because his leader effect, like you don't want to use it on turns that you don't have to use it, but you have to know what turns those are, which means you have to know how your opponent's deck plays, which takes a lot of time. There's already a lot of play lines in this game that like you want to know how your opponent plays, but for Blackbeard especially, like you have to know everything there is to know about your matchups. So that makes it very difficult for newcomers. Shanks is a lot easier, but again, those secret rare Rayleighs are a tough proposition. Opponent stack me for 6k. I will counter for 1k. No blocker law here, nice. Here I will Gum Gum Giant. And we'll trash a Rayleigh Zorojiro. It's less versatile. Ooh, that's good. Usohachi is great. Yamato heals. Okay. Shanks. What's your favorite deck in the game? Right now, Boa. I love Boa, but you know, she can be a little difficult at times. Okay, so we'd have to get 3 hits through here, and we could aim for that by going with Usohachi. Let's go 9k at lead and see what happens. They're countering. Wow. Okay, so it's looking like a good play line here then is going to be Usohachi plus Rayleigh attack lead. Or I could attack this Shirahoshi. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go rest the Shirahoshi. I'm going to attack it with my Luffy. Attack this for 10. Play our Rayleigh out here. We don't get the draw from it, but that's fine. That is fine. And we'll chill. Next turn, that Shirahoshi was like basically literally just top decked this. Uh-oh. It's not what we want to hear. Not going to be enough though, I don't think. We'll see, buddy. Oh, Usohachi. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not afraid of that whatsoever, to be honest. Unless I somehow, by the grace of God, manage to not have what I need. 11k at lead into a 10k at lead? Oh, Ovia. I should have gone 6 with the Rayleigh first. Shit. If that kills my Rayleigh, it's fine. Damn. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Okay, this deck, to be fair, this version was way easier to pilot than the one I was playing yesterday, because it's more forgiving. I'm more acquainted with it, is more what I thought the first deck was going to be. Again, it's your boy real_Joshua. You can also check me out on Twitter/X at Hi There Josh. Like and subscribe if you have not already, follow all that good stuff. And thank you so much to TokyoTreat for sponsoring this video. Again, you can use my link down in the description if you would like to grab a TokyoTreat for the upcoming Valentine's Day holiday, or for whatever occasion you want, really. Use my code RealJoshua at checkout for $5 off your first box. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Thank you to TokyoTreat, and I will see you in the next one later.